Hey everyone, thanks for joining me. It's a little windy today, but it is Eric at Mazda with a Mazda. This is a really special one today. It is a fully loaded, top-of-the-line CX-50 Turbo with the Premium Plus package, finished in Soul Crystal Red Metallic with the beautiful Terracotta interior. A few highlights on the exterior of this particular one. We have the accessory roof bars there. One great thing about the CX-50, most people are used to the size of the CX-5. The roof line on this is actually 2 inches lower than a CX-5, so it's a lot easier to put stuff on the roof if you're going camping or on kayaks. Also about 3 inches wider, which you'll see when we get around back, gives you a lot better cargo space. 20-inch wheels here, around 245 series tires. LED headlights with automatic high beams. We have front parking sensors to make getting the CX-50 into makes it just a little easier. It's a little windy, so we're going to have to keep our exterior walk around kind of short. It's a lot wider than a CX-5 with a lot more usable space, and it's also much deeper than a CX-5 as well. And of course they do split 60-40. Very easy to release the seats from right back here, and they will fold flat. Let me give you a quick look in the back seat. How about I unlock it first? Let's try that. Right. That's the price you pay for lakefront views is wind. Alright, this is a great place to showcase the available heated seats that are on the Premium Plus turbos with charging ports. This is the terracotta colored interior, leather. Very nice. With matching stitching on the dashboard, which is modeled after like LL Bean, outdoor hiking boots. Huge panoramic sunroof on the CX-50 with a power sunshade. And of course you have rear AC vents, cup holder, and easy child seat latch points. And the terracotta accents also come over to the door. We're gonna hop inside and get out of this wind. Inside here, so you can see the upholstery. This one with the leather seats, they are perforated, which means it also has ventilated seats. Fully powered driver's seat with power lumbar, so it's easy to get comfortable. Let's turn the fan speed down so you can hear what I'm saying. All right, we have a nice padded and stitched material here all on the doors. This one is equipped with the Bose premium sound system, meaning that it has every factory option. We sneak down here, this one turns all your advanced driver assist technology off. One great thing about the Premium Plus turbos is they have the 360 camera. Press this view button, and you'll see there's the front camera and the overhead 360. I can cycle through different views by continuing to press the view button. There's the wide angle front. There's the mirror, so you don't curb your 20-inch wheels. And then we're back. Of course, when you have it in reverse, you will of course have the rear camera with guidance signs and trajectory as you turn the steering wheel. Alright, this is your parking sensor enable disable, traction control off. This is so you can turn off the auto start stop. That's when you come to a stop, the engine shuts off to conserve fuel economy. If you don't want to use that feature, you can turn it off. Power liftgate. If you have multiple people driving the vehicle, it has memory seats. Or if it's just going to be you in the car, what you can do, helpful tip, is you can program the second position to just slide the seat back a little bit to make entry and exit a little bit easier. We'll go over a couple things on the steering wheel here. A few basic things. We've got push in for mute, volume up and down, track forward and back, push in to change your source. Might be a little hard to see these silver buttons, but this one is voice command and pick up a phone call. This is hang up a phone call, and the info, if you press that, that scrolls through the digital speed digital speedometer screen. The whole inside of the speedometer is a screen. The tachometer and the temperature and the fuel gauge are analog. You got your driving modes. This one's pretty cool. This is how you can keep an eye on all your advanced driver assistance technologies. One thing I really like about Mazdas is of course, all these have blind spot monitoring that shows up in the mirror, but it also shows up right here. If someone's in your blind spot, you see a few ripples that come off the bumper. And that's not the only place it shows up. It actually shows up in 3 places in Mazdas that have active driving displays. You can kind of see the active driving display. If I zoom in here, see where it says 0 miles per hour? If someone's in your blind spot, you'll see ripples on either the left or the right-hand side as well. So 3 different places you can monitor your blind spots so you can keep your eyes a little more focused on the road. On this side, we have the distance for the adaptive cruise control up and down, your speed set up and down, push to resume. These Premium Pluses have traffic jam assist, which is low speed steering up to about 40 miles an hour, and cruise control enable disable. These have automatic rain stitching windshield wipers, and they also have automatic high beams and paddle shifters as well. Centralized display screen, high resolution, it's 10.25 inch. This is your home screen. You can tap the home button to display just a clock. When you have your smartphone hooked up, these have wireless CarPlay and Android Auto. When you press and hold this home button, it flips between that screen and smartphone mirroring to make it a lot easier. I'll get to more control layout stuff in just a sec. Here we have our dual zone climate control, so you can keep everybody happy on each side of the car. Heated steering wheel is right down here. We have 3-position heated seats and 3-position ventilated seats, which we're not going to use today. You have a 6-speed automatic transmission with an aggressive locking torque converter, which is in-house developed by Mazda. That way, you have a little bit more direct drive feel, not as sloppy and slushy feeling, especially when you compare it to a CVT. Your drive modes are right here. Push the switch forward, that'll put the vehicle in sport mode. You get a red ring around the speedometer, back down to normal, and then off-road mode. If you have a trailer hooked up to this, sport mode becomes tow haul mode. Electronic parking brake, auto hold. Auto hold is really cool when you're in drive, and you have auto hold enabled. Let's see here. And you go forward, come to a full and complete stop, and then you can take your foot off the brake. We've got auto hold on, so we don't have auto hold on. I know why it's mad at me. I need my seatbelt on. Let's practice being safe. Okay, so now we're gonna go. My seatbelt on, we're moving, hit auto hold. Now the light stays on, and I can take my foot off the brake, and the car will stay here and not creep forward. This is really nice in stop and go traffic. But yes, always remember to buckle up to make sure all your features are gonna be active. That's how Mazda encourages you to drive safe. All right, now that we're down here again, this is your centralized control wheel. It's a lot safer to use than a touchscreen because you can't do a touchscreen by muscle memory, but with this you can. The back button is naturally where your thumb rests, so it's really easy to scroll through all the different menus and get into all your displays. You can customize these in many, many different ways, including, for example, let's just go into the active driving display. You can change the height, the brightness, the tilt adjustment, and what is displayed on just the heads-up display alone. So you can adjust these things quite a lot. This one gets you right to your infotainment. This one gets you to your map. If you have your smartphone connected to the vehicle, it will do the smartphone map as well. This is a multifunction switch. You push it down to mute. Push and hold turns the system off. If you leave a bag there, sometimes that confuses folks. Just push and hold it again and it will come back to life. This is your favorites. When you push this forward and back, or left and right I should say, that's track forward and track back. A little bit more of the stitching and padded surface on the dashboard here. Adjustable height shoulder belt. Back to our panoramic sunroof. Frameless mirror on this Premium Plus. Sunglasses holder. And your sunroof controls are right there. And I'm trying to keep this under 10 minutes. So there's my full kind of tour of the Mazda CX-50. Thank you so much for taking a look. I'll leave my contact information below if you're local to the area. I would love to show this to you or any other Mazda that we have on the lot. All right, thanks so much everyone for coming to take a look with me today, and I'll catch you with the next one.